Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Good in the Woods here. Gonna be doing a 3-month review on the Leatherman Sidekick, and so yeah, let's open it up and show you what the box came in and the pouch it came in and all that stuff. So let's dig into it. So when I got the box from Leatherman, this is the box it came in. This is the Sidekick box, and this under here, I actually got a Rev. Sorry, you can't see it. So this is the box the Rev came in. There's nothing in it because I keep this one inside my truck. So there's that one, and then this is the box that the Sidekick came in. Leatherman Sidekick. Pretty much it's just came with the literature, full size tools, user guide, the whole spiel on how it all works, what tools it comes with. So if we open this up, I actually haven't opened this up yet. So let's find the so 25-year warranty, 25-year guarantee, package opener. This is the Rev stuff. But yeah. Okay, so we'll move that. This. Now this is the pouch it came in. Excuse me. It's not too bad. The only thing I noticed after a while was, if you can see it, it's starting to kind of just coming undone, which is not really good. I carry this in my I put this on my my belt, so you know, rubbing against stuff, and it's on my right side. So obviously, if this is on my right side, this would be the front, and every time I hit something, it pulls it. So it's just hitting something, pulling, hitting something, pulling. But other than that, I mean, it's hanging in there. I'm pretty sure I could put some more stitching in it, and then, you know, make it a little bit tighter, and it'll be all right again. So here's the pouch. The Velcro has been very well. It hasn't let me down yet. The one thing is, I think because the stitching is becoming a little loose, every time I take it out and I try to put it back in, it kind of just hits the top and it doesn't want to go in. So sometimes I kind of have to make sure it's flat, or I have to like squeeze it or something, and then place it back inside. So yeah, let's open it up. Here is the Leatherman Sidekick. Obviously, I've been using it. I actually use it. You know, it's an everyday carry and everyday use. So I'm not just carrying it just to carry it. So obviously, I have some. I guess I should have cleaned it before, but whatever. I don't know if you could tell, but there is some, you know, not rusting, but just stains, and you know, like I said, I do use it, so it's not something I don't use. And So review of the front. This is the main side. Back with the clip. I haven't found any problems with the clip. It's pretty sturdy. I just wish it was a little deeper. As you can see, it stops right here, so it kind of does poke out, and I do like the deeper stuff. I don't know if you can see it, but up here you can probably see a little bit of rusting. I probably just need to put some oil on it, because you know, I am opening up water buckets, chemicals and stuff like that with this, so it is getting pretty nasty. So first is a straight edge. As you can see, it's dirty. This is part opening boxes and stuff, but I do use it. It is a good blade, straight edge. Hasn't let me down. I do need to sharpen it, but straight out of the box, this thing is really sharp. And as you can see, some more rust stains coming out, so I need to put some oil on it. But nonetheless, still works. Everything still glides, and it's not clumping up or anything yet. So, but like I said, the blade locks into place. It has a little lever right here on the edge. Press that down, push it in, and then boom, done. On the other side, we have the saw. Now this thing does cut. I mean, you're not gonna cut down no tree with it, but it is fairly a good saw. I mean, if you got little twigs and you're making a fire or something, then you're really good. It's gonna do its job. Like I said, some rusting. I gotta put some oil. I gotta clean this thing up. So yeah, that's mostly what I use is the blade out of everything. One thing, I did get this, and for the reason I got it was the retractable. I mean, that's awesome. The fact that I don't have to open it up, clamp down again, open it up, clamp down again, to be able just to, you know, clamp down, grip something, and then just let it loose, grip it again, let it loose, grip it again. That's really nice, and haven't had a problem with that yet. So the one thing out of the box I did notice, I don't know if I could probably get it on camera, is it kind of swivels, kind of has a little bit of play. I can't get it on camera, but it does kind of, you know, the whole, it's not really tight. It's not as tight as I would like it to be, but haven't had a problem with it yet. So like I said, it's really rusty. I do use it, so when you get those videos and the guy has a really clean, you know, all they're doing is a review out of the box. This is a review straight out of my pocket. So there's that. So let's see what's next. On this side, if I can open it, come on, man. We have serrated blade. Haven't really used this one. Haven't really had anything to use it on, but nonetheless, this thing is sharp as well. Does its job. Now none of these are, they're self-locking, but you don't have to push a button or anything to pop it back in, which is good, but then it's bad at the same time, because I'll show you in a second why that's not really a good thing. Let's see, what do I have, glue on this thing? This is the file, and then a little flathead right on the tip of that, and then a ruler. You got inches on this, an inch on this side, a centimeter on this side, which I don't know, if you're using a ruler, I don't know, if you could find no use for using that ruler, then awesome. For me, not really. You got a bottle opener, a little box, not box opener, but kind of a package opener right here, which I really haven't used either. And then it's really sticky. Like I said, I need to clean this thing. And a little hook, so you could just keep that out the whole time and hook it to something off a backpack, or put a carabiner on it and use it on your work pack or work, whatever you have an idea for it. That's what that's for, just to kind of hook it onto something. I haven't used that either. So let's close that. Let's go to the other side. The other side has the flathead and the Phillips. Now these are pretty good sizes. The only thing bad about the Phillips is that it is kind of flat on one side and long on the other side, so it has width but doesn't have it on both sides, so it's not equal. That's the only bad part I probably have about it, because sometimes when you're gripping a screw or something, it kind of slips because it doesn't have the equal grip for all four sides. But other than that, I mean, it still works fairly well. The one complaint I probably do have is, like I said, the screwdriver does not lock in place. It locks, but it doesn't lock indefinitely. Like, you know, like I said, the blade locks in place and I can't press it down unless I hit the lock button and it slides back in. With this, I wish it would have had one, because when you're trying to screw something and it just does that, that's really a bummer, and you might hit your knuckles or something like that and it just becomes miserable. But yeah, that's probably one of the cons to this, but it's not too bad. It's see, look at that, just crap from this. Oh no, yeah. Anyways, sorry. It's not too bad. I like it. You know, a lot of people have this crazy idea about their multi-tools. Okay, cool. You want a multi-tool? Get a multi-tool. Get a multi-tool that is going to work for you. Everybody's going to give their opinion about the ultimate multi-tool, to do this, to do that, the last multi-tool you ever used, blah 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 blah. And that's fine. Not every multi-tool is equal, obviously, but no multi-tool is equal to the person that's going to use it. Now for this, I use it. I use the most I use out of this multi-tool is the knife, the pliers, and the Phillips, and sometimes the flathead. Other than that, I use pretty much nothing else on this whole entire multi-tool. So when people want certain things, they're like, okay, that's great, but are you even going to use it? That's the key. Are you going to use that multi-tool for what it all has? If not, I believe that this Leatherman is fairly priced for the quality that it is, and I honestly think Leatherman is the route. I mean, it hasn't let me down. Does what it needs to do. I mean, I've used this for multiple things. I mean, besides work, I've used it for fishing. So when you're tying a line, cut it real fast, and having the pouch with you, I mean, makes it easy access. You're not dirtying up your pants, or, you know, especially when you're fishing and you have all that bait on your fingers, or slime from the fish, or, you know, you're picking off the seaweed from the lure or something like that. Having this outside of your pocket, you know, able to get it and not making a mess out of your pants is really nice. So like I said, this, cutting the line once I reline, or if I put a new bait on the line, or if I lose my bait or something, I have to, you know, all that stuff. And then depending on what kind of weights you're using, if you have the ball weight, you just pinch the weight, open it up, clamp it back down, and you're ready, you're good to go. I mean, there's really actually that part comes into a problem. Let me see if I can. The one thing I have, which is not really a problem anymore, but the wire cutters on the inside, when I first got this tool, they didn't connect all the way. So when I would cut some wire or something, if it was too thin, I wouldn't get the last wire, or it wouldn't cut all the way through, and that would be an issue. But after a while of actually using it, it did get closer, and now it actually works. So I don't know if it's just my tool or everybody else's tool if it does that, but like I said, I'm very satisfied with this multi-tool. It's with me every single day at work, and it hasn't missed a beat. Honestly, I've probably used it every single day while at work. So I mean, fixing doors, scraping stuff. I'm a custodian, by the way, so I use this, you know, and I work at a college, so using this deal is really awesome because it just comes in handy, you know, and I think it's really worth it. And like I said before, get the multi-tool that is catered to what you're going to use it for. You know, my rev is smaller, so when I go hiking, I use my rev. I don't use this because this is probably the same weight, but it's a little bulkier, and you could tell the difference in size for some reason. But other than that, for work, this thing is absolutely the best. I mean, it does what it needs to do, and I have absolutely no problem with it. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like the video. If you have any more questions about this multi-tool, feel free to ask. What was I gonna say? When you buy this multi-tool, if you buy it online, I got it like this. I got it inside this box. It came with the pouch on the inside with the actual tool, and that's what it came with. So, but if you buy it from the store, it'll come in an actual plastic package, and sometimes they don't come with the pouch, so you probably have to order that separately or buy it separately when you're at a store. Like I seen this at a REI camp store or recreational store, and they sold just the tool by itself, but they didn't have the pouch with it. So that's probably one thing you probably look into. I ordered it straight through Leatherman, and I had no problems at all. Shipped very fast, and I'm in California, and I think they're in Oregon, I believe, and I had no issues. So yeah, thanks for watching. Have a good one.